What's up, DeFi Army? I'm DeFi Mark, and I've created the world's first ever appreciating stablecoin. xUSD is a stablecoin whose value in US dollars increases every single time it is transacted. xUSD is part of the xSurge ecosystem. Surge is an entirely unique type of token I created back in August. Surge utilizes a wrapping mechanism that can be applied to any token. This mechanism algorithmically ensures that every transaction made raises the value of itself relative to the asset it wraps around. Currently, there are many different proof of concepts of this, including Surge Ethereum, Surge Bitcoin, Surge Cardano, and more. xUSD has an internal liquidity pool and a built-in market maker. These ensure that every transaction raises the value of xUSD relative to the US dollar. The xUSD token utilizes its internal market maker to algorithmically determine its own price. Every time xUSD is minted, bought, sold, redeemed, transferred, or swapped, its internal price rises by applying an incredibly small tax to the incoming transfer. This tax allows the token to alter the ratio between its total supply to its total liquid backing, so that this ratio increase favors the backing asset. This shift in ratio occurs every single time xUSD is used. There exists not one single operation that can be done to lower the internal value of xUSD relative to US dollars, not from the developers, the community, or anyone. There have been several extensive audits performed on its wrapping mechanism which will verify this, and the links will be in the description below. xUSD has a stronger liquid backing than any other token on the market. xUSD's value is currently backed to over 150% by US dollars. Compare this to a bank that only has 5 to 16% of their liquid assets available at any given time. What this means is there can never be a bank run on xUSD. Every single xUSD holder can dump the coin at once, and every single holder would get 100% of their expected value in return, facing zero slippage and zero penalties. And since the price of xUSD actually rises when it's sold, a sell-off like this would actually result in exponential price growth for the remaining holders of xUSD. The larger the sell down, the more xUSD would rise in value. Whales of Surge are encouraged to sell and take profits because it greatly benefits every other token holder. The way the xUSD protocol is written, it's not the first buyer who gets the best deal, it's the last person to sell. The last person to sell xUSD will sell it for the best possible price, at a higher rate than everyone else who had transacted prior. xUSD's largest liquidity pool is the one inside of the token contract itself. This pool ensures it factors every xUSD token into its price calculation. This means every single xUSD token is accountable for over 100% of its current value, and it stores this value in USD stablecoins, which are held and managed inside of the xUSD contract itself. Unlike most tokens, xUSD's liquidity is not owned by one person. It is owned by every single person who owns the xUSD token. When xUSD is sold, liquidity is removed from the contract itself. The underlying USD stablecoins are redeemed and sent back to the seller's wallet, and the tokens that represented those coins are destroyed from existence. xUSD has no dev tokens. Considering each xUSD token is backed over 100% by real value, its developers had to buy it just like everyone else. Unlike traditional cryptocurrencies, anyone can mint new xUSD tokens. But the only way to create new xUSD tokens is to provide capital to the token contract itself. Based on how much value was provided to it, xUSD's internal market maker will create new tokens for you at its currently defined price, and it will directly deposit them into your wallet. xUSD proposes solutions to many problems seen in DeFi, including the liquidity crisis, the influence and manipulation of whales, excessive developer controls, and liquidity mismanagement. All of this is impossible with xUSD and with Surge. xUSD is still a brand new token and a brand new concept. xUSD launched around 40 days ago, and its internal price at launch was $1 per xUSD. It's been a little over a month, and the current price of xUSD sits just below $1.09. This value will continue to rise every time someone buys, sells, or transfers the xUSD token. Here's a charting solution that showcases xUSD's internal pricing algorithm at work. This data has been tracked and displayed by the Useless Crypto app since the launch of xUSD. When you look at other charting solutions such as Nomics or CoinMarketCap, xUSD's chart can be seen going up and down. Now, this may be counterintuitive for some people, but it has to do with how decentralized exchanges such as PancakeSwap assign values to their listed tokens. When someone sells xUSD on an exchange, the internal price of xUSD rises, but the external price of xUSD on that exchange would drop. As you can tell from its graph, despite the ups and downs, the price of xUSD is slowly appreciating upwards as its floor price is continuously rising. If the prices vary by more than 1 to 2%, you'll notice it's quickly corrected to reflect its real value. This is done through arbitrage, which is where a user takes advantage of price discrepancies for a profit. The concept of arbitrage is what makes xUSD not only the first ever appreciating stablecoin, but the first token to benefit fully from crypto volatility as a whole. If any paired asset with xUSD were to rise or fall by 1 to 2%, an arbitrage opportunity would immediately present itself. When an arbitrage trader makes this trade, not only does he receive his profit, but xUSD is transacted as a result, which makes its internal price rise. So even if nobody's trading xUSD, when the price of any cryptocurrency paired with it rises or falls by 2%, xUSD will rise in value due to that arbitrage. The xSurge developers believe in DeFi full-heartedly, and our main mission is to bring the rest of the world into crypto. Not only do we believe that an appreciating stablecoin is the future, but we believe it is the key to bringing in not only institutional investors, but to equip common men and women with tools to take control of their finances and truly become their own bank. A high-yield savings account at a bank will generate 0.5% per year, when xUSD's average rate of return to date is slightly under half this amount per day. xUSD, in my opinion, is the ultimate hedge against inflation. xUSD is currently only on the Binance Smart Chain, however it will be bridging over to Ethereum in the coming weeks. xUSD may be purchased from decentralized exchanges, but the most cost-effective way is to mint new xUSD tokens via the contract itself, as this method incurs zero slippage or exchange fees. xUSD tokens are very easy to mint. All one must do is send Smart Chain BNB to the xUSD contract address. This will be posted in the description below. When xUSD receives the BNB, it immediately converts it into a stablecoin and mints you tokens based on what its current price is. An even easier method of acquiring xUSD is to utilize the xSurge website, xSurge.net. xSurge.net will allow you to buy, sell, and swap between all the different Surge tokens. You can earn passive income in xUSD through yield farming, check current APYs and growth rates, and track your profit day by day. All of this can be done from xSurge.net. There is so much more to cover that this video will need to become a series, and in each video I will take a deeper dive into the Surge ecosystem and use math to explain how this magic really works. This video was made to showcase some of the exciting new innovations that have come from xUSD and is in no way intended to be financial advice of any kind. I encourage everyone watching to do your own research on xUSD and to make your own assessments before putting any money into anything. Feel free to join our community forums with any questions you may have. We're on Twitter, Discord, Telegram, Reddit, and anywhere through the links posted in the description below. Join us in our mission to bring financial freedom and independence to the world through DeFi, one step at a time. Be sure to like and subscribe if you wish to see more updates on the ever-growing DeFi economy. Thank you all for watching. DeFi Mark out.